Guys, and welcome back. It's Milana, and since my last haul video I asked if you guys want to see a first impression on the new Tarte foundation with their new brush, and a lot of you said yes. So that's what I'm doing here today. I'm going to do a first impression, basically put on my face and take you guys along with me throughout the day and kind of show you the progress of how the foundation wears. And also a lot of you wanted to see the new Studio Cheek Palette by Nars, and I figured I would do this as well, kind of just apply the bronzer, the blusher, and a highlight from this palette and see how it wears throughout the day with this foundation. So let's get started. Alright, I'll start off with the foundation first, and this is specifically the Tarte High Performance Empowered Hybrid Gel Foundation, and I am in the shade, if you're curious, I'm in the shade Light Neutral, and there are 10 shades, Fair Light to Deep Sand, and I believe the last two darkest shades are online only. This foundation is only available at Ulta. This retails for $39. There is 1 fluid ounces in here, and basically this is supposed to be a full coverage foundation that is oil free, and it's supposed to last up to 12 hours wear. So that's a lot of great claims. I'm excited to try it out. I hope it's not gonna be too thick. We'll see how this works. Alright, so with the foundation, I picked up the foundation brush, and this is a double duty beauty foundation and spatula brush. So on one end you have the spatula to scoop out the foundation so you don't contaminate your foundation because it is in a jar, and then on the other side this is where the buffing brush is. So let's put this to the test and see how well they work. I'm gonna start applying the foundation. So they said grab a quarter-sized amount. I like that it's really convenient with the little spatula on the end. So let's start applying that. It's really cooling on the skin. I'm gonna bounce it in for a second, and then I'm just gonna start buffing it in. The color seems to match my skin pretty well. What do you guys think so far? This is just on my cheeks and on my chin. It doesn't seem too heavy as I was thinking it would be. The brush is really interesting. It's really soft, but I don't like the handle for some reason. It's not as comfortable. Alright, so I think it completely covered all the redness away. Even covered some of the redness under my eyes in this little area right here. So I'm happy with that. And it does have more of like a radiant finish, if you guys can see. Alright you guys, so the foundation is on, and it is definitely a fuller coverage foundation. And as you guys can see, it does have some kind of glow to it. It's not matte. I am definitely going to set it with a powder because I am looking a bit shiny right here. And when I do touch it, I don't know, it's transferring onto my fingers. I do not like that at all. It's not setting as fast as I thought it would, so I'm gonna give it a couple more minutes while I finish and powder and whatever. Alright, so let's move on to the blush and contour and the bronzer and the highlight, and I will quickly talk about this palette. This is the NARSssist Cheek Studio Palette. It retails for I think $65 exclusively at Sephora, and it is a limited edition piece. So what you get for that money, you get quite a bit actually. You get one matte contour shade, you get a shimmery bronzer, this is the Laguna bronzer, you get a matte highlight, and then you get 4 beautiful shimmery blushes. And I feel like because the shades are so universal, this palette would be perfect for anybody with pale skin tones up to very dark skin tones. And I like this because it's very travel friendly. I don't have to bring a ton of product with me. I just have to bring this one palette. So let's jump in and see how it actually works on my skin. Alright, so first I'm gonna go in with my contour, and this is the 163 angled contour brush by MAC. So I'm just gonna start in the hollows of my cheeks, kind of, wow, that's really nice, look at that. You can see it right away. And then start blending upwards towards my cheekbones, and then just bring it up to my temple, and then up to my forehead, and then bringing it down to my jaw, basically creating a 3. Next, I'm gonna go in with their Laguna bronzer, and I'm using the Sonia Kashuk No. 2 brush. And then I'm just gonna give my face a little bit more color on top of the contour. Yeah, you guys see that? A lot more bronzed. I'm gonna use this shade right here, the Sausalito Sunset. It's just a beautiful shimmery corally peach shade. And then I'm gonna use my favorite blush brush by Sonia Kashuk, the number 29. Oh, that's very pretty. I'm gonna start buffing it up towards my hairline. You guys see that? It's very pretty. For the highlight, I'm gonna go with the Anastasia Beverly Hills 823 face brush. This is one of my favorite highlighter brushes, and just gonna go with the highlight, tap up the excess. I'm just gonna start highlighting the tops of my cheekbones. I have a confused look on my face because I feel like it's not doing anything. I am not impressed with it whatsoever. What do you guys think? Do you see anything? Alright you guys, so now that the makeup is all on my face, I will come back and check in with you guys in a couple of hours and just kind of let it set on my face and see how well it wears. Hey guys, so I'm back for my first update. It's been a hot minute since I checked. It has been at least 5.5 hours since I put on my foundation and the blush and stuff. So I just wanted to come outside and show you guys what it looks like in the natural sunlight. And I think it looks good. I feel like I'm looking a bit shiny right here and right here. I think I'm gonna go touch up a little bit, put a little bit more powder on so I don't look as shiny. But I feel like the cheeks look really nice. My bronzer is still on, my blush is still on. It hasn't faded and hasn't patched off or anything, so that's good. The only thing about the foundation I don't like is it still feels a little bit wet. And it feels like it's just sitting there on my skin. But it doesn't feel heavy, so that's a good part. Do you guys think it looks good? But that highlight though, there is no highlight. So sad, but it's okay. Alright, so I wanted to do a quick update inside the house with just the natural light in front of me, just from the windows with no extra lighting. So as I was saying, outside, I do look like an oily mess, even more inside, and I am noticing that I have oxidized around the mouth area. It has like this orange tint. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I definitely see it in the mirror and I can see it in the viewfinder. It does not look pretty. But for all of the stuff that I've been doing around the house and running around, the foundation has held up for at least 6 hours already. And I haven't touched up once, but I do need to go touch up right now because it is very, very, very oily. So we just came to Engine Number 9 Burger Place in downtown St. Pete. And I am probably going to get this burger right here, the Borderline. It is super good. It is very delicious. Yum. So after the burger place, we came here to downtown St. Pete. It's like this really pretty park area, and we just wanted to take a quick stroll, you know, just kind of enjoy this weather. It is so nice right now. But after eating the burger and everything, I did check in the mirror, and my makeup is still looking good. It didn't like crease or anything like that, so that's good. But it is looking really weird. It looks more tan orange around this area, mouth area right here, so I'm not too happy about that. It did oxidize. What else? My cheeks are still good, my blush is still on, my bronzer is on. I'm happy about that. It's not looking patchy or anything. And I did reapply my lipstick, and I'm happy so far. I didn't touch up, I didn't put powder or anything else on, so it's doing okay so far. But we will catch up in a little bit and give you a final update in a couple of hours. See you then. Alright you guys, so we made it to 12 hours on the foundation and the cheeks, like the bronzer, the blush, the contour and the highlight. Oh gosh, that highlight was a joke, honestly. Alright, so the plus of this whole review was this. I am very, very, very impressed with it. What do you guys think? I still feel like there is still a lot of product on my cheeks. The good amount of product, you know, it didn't patch off, it didn't come off, it didn't fade. So I'm very, very happy with this palette. I think it did very, very well. For over 12 hours, I'm very impressed. The downside is the foundation. Honestly, the first thing, it oxidized on my skin. My husband even noticed, he's like, honey, why do you look extra tan? It is very, very oily and it doesn't set very well on my skin. It didn't set. And I have normal to dry skin, but when it gets really muggy in Florida, I get a little bit of shininess on my forehead, and that's it. I only touch up like once a day, if that. And then it felt like it just sat on my skin. It didn't set, it felt wet, and I don't know, I just really am not impressed with it whatsoever. Did you guys try it? What kind of skin type do you have if it worked for you, or did you do it differently? What did you apply it with? I really want to hear your thoughts if you like this foundation. And if you liked this palette, if you do have it or you've tried it. I am really, really happy with this. Alright, that was it. I'm so happy that I actually got 12 hours wear out of it. But yes, hit the thumbs up button if you like this review. Also, let me know in the comment section down below what other reviews you'd want to see or what other videos you'd like to see in the future. As always, thank you so much for watching my video and spending some time with me, and I'll see you next time. Bye.